The practices of the three series can be classified as either principal practices, non-dual contemplation itself, and the practices leading to it, or as secondary practices, which work with contemplation itself in some way, or work to develop some particular capacity. Among the secondary practices are included the practices known as the 6 yogas, the practice of inner heat, Tummo, the practice of transference of consciousness, Phowa, and so on, as well as all the practices of levels of teaching other than Dzogchen. Sutra practices and tantric practices of the paths of purification or transformation may be used, but they are secondary for a Dzogchen practitioner. It must be stressed here that for the practices of Dzogchen, transmission from a master is essential. It is not that Dzogchen masters have a secret that they want to hide from others, who must then try somehow or other to get it from them. The secret of Dzogchen is really self-secret, because what is hidden from those who are in samsara is the state of Dzogchen itself, and as soon as one discovers it, it is no longer secret. But nevertheless, it must be stressed here in the strongest possible terms that in order to work with the practices of Dzogchen, it is essential to have received transmission from a master. And it is also very important that there be a real commitment on the part of whoever wishes to receive specific instruction in the practices. Ideally, in fact, there should be a continuous ongoing collaboration between the master who transmits and the disciple who receives, until the transmission can be said to be complete. Although there are enormous variety of practices, one does not have to practice every one of them. On the contrary, one uses the practices sparingly as when, by observing one's condition, one understands them to be useful or necessary. So, here we only need to consider enough of them for a general introductory overview of the Dzogchen teachings. The reader should be aware, however, that a description of a practice is by no means the same as an instruction for that practice.